That's been a big thing this last week that's gotten a lot of coverage is what's going on in these Minecraft movie screenings.
Yes.
Where the people are going nuts.
Yes.
And there's conflicting reports that are saying is social media making it seem like it happens more often than it does. AMC, Regal, these chains, they are not publicly complaining about the chaos at these Minecraft screenings at all. They're not asking anyone, hey, could you calm down?
Well, they are. There's places that have posted signs.
They've posted signs, but I do think the theaters have to be very careful about poo-pooing the chaos, because the chaos is bringing them ticket sales. And you know what? The popcorn that's being flung at the screen.
I made this point last weekend.
I had a hard time listening to the last episode because, of course, the first upload of it had technical errors.
Okay.
And so I had, a problem listening to you make this point the first time.
Yeah.
But they're buying that popcorn from the theaters. The theaters cannot complain that they're throwing the popcorn around. And if they need more popcorn to throw, they've got to buy it.
Well, that's the thing is that I also made, I made this point. But
okay, couldn't hear it because of the way it was uploaded.
Giant bags of popcorn, they're not sneaking them in under a trench coat.
Right.
They're buying them at the theater.
Yes.
Right. And I also said this, is that we've said this many times, that when you throw food on the ground at a theater, you're creating jobs.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The more...
AI cannot do that. AI cannot remove popcorn and other sticky substances from the floor of a AMC.
No.
It cannot do that.
You need...
It can make Studio Ghibli movies, of course.
Yes.
Amazing, just brilliant art. Clearly, in the last few weeks, we've seen AI could absolutely do that.
Yes.
But it cannot pick up popcorn off the floor.
Do what this master of his craft has been working on and perfecting for decades.
Yes.
Can be done in a snap.
100%.
You know what can't be done is popcorn cannot be picked up by an AI.
Yes.
So you need to hire somebody who either is very young,
right,
or very old,
right,
or somebody who's not that old but was relying on their 401k, and guess what? It's gone.
Right.
So now it's popcorn picking up time in America.
Right. We're bringing these. That's the jobs that are coming back here.
Yes.
Are picking up popcorn off the floor thanks to a Minecraft movie.
Yes.
The tariffs. Maybe those aren't bringing jobs back to the United States.
No, they're bringing none.
But
none
Steve
jobs.
is for sure. And I'll say the name right now: Chicken Jockey. Chicken Jockey is bringing jobs back to the United States.
I don't have anything to throw.
I just throw a cup. Look at our set, this beautiful set. Obviously you have to watch us on YouTube. We are YouTubers. Hey guys.
I don't want to break it though. So should I just let it roll?
Just let it roll. Yeah, that's what you get
Jockey.
If you watch the BO Boys on YouTube, is you saw Clayton gently roll this mug when I said the words Chicken Jockey.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's looking for other mugs that he's going to roll because we don't want to break these. Yeah, so he rolled it gently on the carpet.
Just don't say anything else.
How about from this point forward, you don't got to do it if I say Chicken Jockey. You don't. And now he's grabbing a Twister's bucket, which we got at the screening of Twisters, and he's rolling it on the ground.
Just don't say it anymore.
This is the kind of chaos. All right, so I won't say it.
Okay.
But CJ, there you go.
Don't
so
need to do
CJ,
anything. Great.
The theaters, Regal has announced there will be CJ screenings of a Minecraft movie where the idea is go nuts.
Yes.
Go nuts. And that way the general public knows this is a CJ screening of a Minecraft movie. You can't complain.
Self-generated 40X.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Instead of converting these theaters into 40Xs, you just create your own 40X that everybody is okay with.
Yeah.
Now, this is something that, while you were gone, and I think I sent you this text, and we didn't talk about it on the show.
We didn't. We save it. Our friendship, we really try and save everything for the pod at this point.
Yes.
Talking in real life is truly wasting it in the hallway.
Pointless.
Yeah, it's pointless.
So pointless.
Yeah.
So Megan 3.0.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big hullabaloo about you're going to be able to use your phone and second screen situation where you can look up facts while you're watching the movie. And everybody's going crazy. That's not going to be every single screening.
No.
There are going to be specific screenings. And if you have a CJ screening, then don't go to the CJ screening if you don't want to see what happens when they say CJ.
CJ. I want to go to one of these. Now, neither of us have seen a Minecraft movie.
No.
Obviously, I had business I had to take care of the last week. You then had to upload the file incorrectly while I was gone. So both of us had things to do that precluded us from getting to a Minecraft movie in the last week. We have to go. We have to go.
We
have to go.
We as in me and you.
As in me and you.
Okay.
We have to go. And now Chris Klemmer, the great compact critic, he's already seen a Minecraft movie, so he wouldn't be able to go see this with us because he can't. I mean, this guy can't see things twice. He has to see every movie that comes out. So I can't imagine he's seeing anything a second time.
He's got to see all 3 parts of The Chosen.
Yes.
Last Supper.
Yes. He's got 2 of them done.
Yeah.
We have to see a Minecraft movie, and I think we've got to go to a CJ screening.
Okay.
We have to see this. This is like when we went to Terrifier 2 to document the vomit. Mm-hmm. And we talked to those teenagers afterwards, those fine, upstanding citizens who've never done anything wrong ever, immediately after we interviewed them.
Never witnessed them do anything wrong.
Never witnessed them. We have to go to a CJ screening of a Minecraft movie and document what is the modern day Terrifier vomit, which is throwing popcorn at the screen when CJ comes out.
I think the vomit thing, and I'm not saying we shouldn't go. I'm just saying the vomit thing was investigative because people were saying it wasn't happening.
Right.
Nobody's saying this isn't happening because it's being documented on many a TikTok. There wasn't a TikTok vomit at Terrifier 2 challenge. This is becoming an ecosystem.
Right.
So, but here's the thing. Would you rather these kids are subway surfing? Would you rather these kids... And they're not shooting each other.
Right.
And they're not stabbing each other.
Right. This is not the knockout game.
No, they're not like...
they're throwing popcorn at CJ's
strangling each other. They're throwing popcorn at the screen.
Yeah.
Popcorn that they're paying for.
Exactly. They're not sneaking in candy from a Dwayne Reed.
That's the thing. And that is the thing that... Listen, I know these... theaters cannot reuse this popcorn that's been thrown on the floor.
Right.
But here's what I'm saying is that when it's getting thrown in the air, you should have a bucket.
A clean bucket.
A clean bucket. Bring a clean bucket. If you're somebody who's so against this and you're like, oh, this is blah, blah, blah. Guess what? Go there. You don't have to pay for your popcorn. Just wait until CJ is said.
Yes.
And see where you see the people holding the big bags of popcorn. Just go right near them and get your fill for free.
Yeah, or
before it hits the ground.
Get all of your ushers. If you are an AMC, a Regal, you're having a CJ screening, or just, I guess, a regular screening of a Minecraft movie, but definitely a CJ screening. Get all of your ushers, jobs that AI cannot duplicate.
No.
And they all have huge buckets. They're waiting by the screen.
Yeah.
So that when CJ comes out and all these kids throw their popcorn, you're there catching it and you bring it to the front and you resell it. Because if you get it in a clean bucket, if it doesn't hit the floor, you could resell it.
We're not even talking 5 seconds because it's not touching the floor.
It's not touching the floor.
Yeah.
So I think you could resell that popcorn at other CJ screenings. I think that's built into the...
Because that is popcorn to throw, not to eat. That's the other thing, too. Is you can be like, you can...
So maybe we could get it off the floor to sell at a CJ screening.
To just throw.
To just throw.
But make the warning that this is to throw, not to eat.
Yeah, this is inedible popcorn because it's been on the floor. But it's throwable.
But it's throwable.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You can still throw it and not worry about that.
If we could get to this situation where the theater chains could recycle floor popcorn at CJ screenings, these CJ screenings of a Minecraft movie do become the most profitable screenings in movie history.
Yeah.
There's never been a movie that per head could bring in as much money as these CJ screenings of a Minecraft movie.
That's the thing, and we've
the thing you'd have to get to is, like the dine-in theaters. I mean, AMC has some dine-ins, but like the Nighthawks and Alamo Draft Houses.
Yeah.
If they were throwing $30 pasta dinners at the screen, and then you scoop that up off the floor and resold it
as throwable pasta
at other CJ screenings, that becomes, until we get there, these are the most profitable screenings.
Well, I think that's,
and the popcorn's like $15 a bucket anyway, and I think it should be upcharged for these CJ screenings, even though it's off the floor.
Yeah. Well, because it's also been pre-thrown, so like there is a thing where game-worn jerseys are more expensive than fresh new jerseys. And so this is CJ used popcorn. So somebody else has enjoyed this, and somebody else has been in an experience that you're going to experience, and it's like the circle of life. It's a chain. It's a continuation. I think that could also be an angle.
I think that we have to go and see this, and we've then got to go make these suggestions directly to the theater owners. If we go maybe to our beloved AMC Lincoln, greatest city in the world, greatest theater in the world, and we go to a CJ screening, and we walk in and people are like, oh my God, the BO Boys are at the CJ screening.
Come down.
Maybe we sign something. We maybe if we get Christopher to come in so he could sign stuff for us in front of us, and we don't have to deal with everyone. But we'll wave. But we go to one of these screenings, we witness the popcorn being thrown, we go to the owner of the theater, and we say, hey, listen, do you want to make some more money? And he's like, of course I do. Of course I do. Who would say no? And we tell them, you got to pick it up off the floor and resell it. And I think this is a phenomenon, and it is a phenomenon that could change the theatrical business. I'm excited. We have to go see this. We have to be there. Will you throw popcorn at a CJ screening of a Minecraft movie? You just rolled some mugs down onto the floor for our YouTube audience. They got to see that because we are YouTubers. Hey guys. Will you actually fling popcorn at the screen when CJ comes out?
Well, if it's a CJ screening, of course I will, because then that's when it's now been deemed appropriate. I think that's the thing that when it started happening, there was I'm for it. The director Jared
Hess
has come out and said he's tickled by it. This is good. I like it. I agree. I think young people getting engaged, so passionate about a movie. Like, when's the last time kids have been this passionate about movies? Maybe with the Gentle Munions situation, which was, I think, a little bit more civil. But still, I don't think everything is going to be CJ. I think there's going to be another thing. So when Shrek 5 comes out, they'll figure out something else. It's probably not going to be throwing popcorn. It could be something else. These kids come up with these things. And
riding donkeys into the movie theater, maybe. And if that's what they do, then you got to let them do it.
And then you're renting donkeys, and you're Regal, and you're like, all right, let's get some donkeys, rent them out. Right? This is the thing.
Breed. If you're AMC, start breeding these donkeys now. Get 3 donkeys together. I think that's the number you need to start a conclave of donkeys. And just let them start breeding in the basement.
You need 3 stud donkeys.
And then you need the lady donkeys, and you just put them all in the basement of an AMC. By the time Shrek 5, would that be the next one? Shrek 5. That opens. You've got plenty of donkeys for kids to ride in.
Let the donkeys breed in the theater where you were showing Snow White.
Use that screening room to breed donkeys.
And it's like, listen, if a few people want to see Snow White while donkeys are breeding, then upcharge for that.
Exactly. I could see there being an overlap now between adult males who are wanting to go see weekend 6 of Snow White, who also want to watch donkeys breed. I think that is a huge, the Venn diagram on that, it's like
a circle.
Almost fully perfect circle.
You're barely seeing the edge there.
That is the most perfect circle we've had since a perfect circle. So that's the thing. when you get one of these phenomenons that land in your lap, you got to take advantage of it. You cannot poo-poo these kind of movie phenomenons.
But I do agree now, though.
Okay.
If they have designated specific CJ showings, that the kid should have respect to go to the CJ showings. But here's what I'm saying. There should only be one non-CJ showing a day, and it should be when kids aren't going. It should be for the weird adults who want to see this movie. But don't want to actually enjoy the movie for what it is, which is a format for throwing popcorn at the screen when you see CJ or you hear CJ.
I do want to try something because we are on YouTube. We're YouTubers. Hey guys. I'm about to pick up this bucket of popcorn here, or this
Twisters commemorative.
This Twisters commemorative popcorn bucket. Beautiful bucket. Beautiful movie. Should have done better overseas, but was a domestic hit. We've been saying CJ, but I want to hear it because I haven't thrown anything yet. I want a full-on throw. And I won't hit you in the head. And even if I did, this is not going to kill you, this popcorn bucket.
No.
But I do want to throw.
I do suffer from soft skull, though.
So you still have it?
No, it comes and goes.
Oh, wow. Okay. It depends on if it's raining out or something.
Yeah, it's a humidity issue. It's a barometric pressure issue. And it's not related to the soft spot from when I was a baby. This came on in my 30s.
Oh, amazing. I mean, that if it happens to you, adult soft skull is so much worse.
It's so much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like
chicken pox.
Chicken pox, you said. Okay. There, you almost had me. I almost threw it. So for one time, I would like you to say the phrase that causes the chaos at a Minecraft movie.
Okay. Chicken Jockey. You threw it.
I threw it. It felt good. I have to go to one of these CJs.
Okay, yeah. You're way more prepared for it than I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting to throw an object in public.
Yeah.
And not only it being accepted, but being celebrated.
Uh-huh.
I get why these young people are doing this because that felt effing great, especially doing it on YouTube because we're YouTubers. Hey guys.